All Creek Concrete Placement LLC, serving Hudson Valley, New York, with a wide variety of services, including installation and repair of driveways, garage floors, patios, sidewalks, walkways, and stairs, stamped concrete, color, seal, and epoxy. All Creek is fully insured, 27 years of service. Contact today to get your quote.
You're looking for a good cut? Need a new barber? Look no more. House of Barbers got you. 3434 North Road, Poughkeepsie, New York. Up there by Hyde Park and Marist College. Open 6 days a week. Call today, 845-232-5036 for all your hairstyling needs.
It's finally TV, but you don't need cable or sling to see me. Black on his soapbox, Gabe in his bag. Now that's some real black ink, load the 9 with the mag. First take, the last take, we can juggle the top. Like a barber with the clips, the way we talk in the shop. And since life is like a movie, we gon' stick to the plot. That's why we sponsored by the brand and scrape the weight off the top. Get it? That means we dope. So I'm money my brothers and sisters to stay woke. And we gon' lace the product with facts and straight jokes. The voice of the valley is here to spread hope. Supports a steep slope, they gon' have to let me cook. I don't know how to stop. From the culture to the music, anything else hot. Catch us every Tuesday once you step in the house. Cause all they really wanna know, what we talking about? I'm out.
Ooh, and here we go. Another episode of What We Talking About.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It is your boy Gabriel back in the building once again to be with y'all on another Tuesday, 7 p.m. What we talking about? You already know. You already know. Tap in. Hit that like. Hit that share for me. Let me know you up in here. Gotta get these comments popping. We gotta do everything. We was off for a little while. We away. So now we all a little rusty. So remember, we gotta hit the like on the post. We got to hit the share to tell them what you're doing. And then we got to talk about it. Because that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about a whole bunch of things. All right. Namely, where's my partner? All right. Black, where you at? Black forgot it's Tuesday. We didn't do the show for 2 weeks. And he forgot where the show was. What up? Angie in the building. What's going on, girl? Shout out to the sponsors, man. When I'm gonna talk about it a couple different times today, but I know some of y'all in here real business savvy. You be around those type of peoples and networks and all that stuff, and I know how tough sometimes it could be to get some office space in like the real areas where there's like growth and community and popularity and traffic and all that. So Fishkill, New York, there's a spot that I know of that actually has some office space for rent. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Get at me. What's shaking? We got DJ Rec Boy Shot in the building, in the studio with the Rec Boys. They going live tomorrow, 7 p.m. I believe they got Moochie Merchant on tomorrow. So tap into that, see what that's all about. And, I'm sure she'll have a lot to say. She's got some things going on. She's getting on some national TV, so she's making some moves. So shout out to her. She's going to be talking about that tomorrow with those gentlemen. I see my co-host is in the stage right now. I see he's behind stage getting ready to engage and get crazy. You know what I'm saying? I did not mean to rhyme right there. It just happens. Sometimes it just happens. It just happens sometimes. And how are you doing? I've been away for too long, and quite frankly, I liked it. I did. I gotta say, breaks are cool, man. Everybody needs a breather, right? Had some cool things go down the last couple of weeks with some anniversaries, and we had Blackout's birthday preceding that, and the wife and I celebrated. What up? Oh, see, now because I know how some people talk to me, right? I know who it is, even when Facebook is being grimy and not showing me names or nothing. But I know that's WAP the Music in the building. What's going on, man? Loic, what's going on? Good evening to you, my friend. Shout out to WAP the Music. Matter of fact, that always reminds me. you know what I'm saying? I got things to put on the screen, man. Shout out to the Village Global Network, man. WAP the Music, Culture Shock Radio, Cuzzo FM, and the Tattoo Shop Radio. We're out here, man. 144 different countries. You know what I mean? Village Global Network, all powered by Zeno.fm. I actually got to get on my Grizzly. And I got to start creating some drops. Yeah, man. I've been busy. I've been distracted. Life and work be doing that sometimes. And but yeah, we got some cool things coming. We got some cool voiceovers coming for y'all. So be on the lookout for that. Shout out to Village Global Network, my man Senior G, Kimmy K, always doing her thing. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Rec Boys and Sam and Let's Get Activated. And all the people in the area that be rocking with your boy, just know that I'm rocking with you too. But yeah, what you got to do on Facebook or not Instagram, YouTube, if you're watching this, shout out to y'all. If you're listening on the playback with the MP3 on all streaming platforms, shout out to you. I think that you're special, and I appreciate you for tapping into this show. And if you wouldn't mind, hit favorite on this show on whatever device or whatever platform you use to listen to this, because I'm on all of them. So just hit that favorite. If you can leave a comment, Let me know. Share it. Let people know about the show. But I do appreciate you. I think you're special people out there listening in the streaming world of podcast land. Hit the share for me. So listen, we got to minimize the video, and you got to hit like on the post. If you hit like when we're in the video, they don't be counting it. They don't count it as a post like. They only count it as like you were liking something I said. You know what I'm saying? Or what Black said. What up? What up? And then remember, I think I found a cheat code with all this stuff, man. Sometimes I think we get used to just doing things a certain way, so you fall into a little like routine. But yo, I said this last time I was on air, and I'm going to continue to say this to put people on, and it might help everybody. It might help you, and it might help us, right? So I know how hard it could be sometimes to try to listen to a podcast. What up, Monster? He in the building. Monster 3-0 in the 9 dudes in the Monster Fantasy League. I took my first L this weekend. I ran into some demons with Keenan. Had Keenan Allen and his quarterback on the same team against me. Let me get my boy in here. Hold on. He's standing. Black, look up. I'm gonna put you on. Blackout in the building. What's going on, good sir? Welcome to the show.
Just happy to be here.
I'm glad you made it, brother.
I'm just happy to be here.
Okay. Is everything okay?
I'm just happy to be here, bro.
Okay. Well, I'm happy you are here too, man. I'm happy you are here too. I was telling the people that I know it's hard sometimes to when we're on live, like you want to listen to it live because it's fun to watch it, it's fun to interact and all that. But sometimes you just don't have the time, you know what I mean? And you're running around, you're doing things, and sometimes you got to do things on your phone. And like with the way Facebook works, if you want to do your banking or go pay your bills or whatever you're doing else on your phone, go to Instagram, you know what I'm saying? You got to close Facebook, and it's not going to rock no more. What doesn't do that is YouTube, though. And we are streaming on YouTube. So you can fire open your YouTube, put us on, minimize that. That'll keep playing. You'll be in tune with what we're doing and paying your bills and doing whatever it is that you're doing out here. So if you're used to listening on Facebook, I totally get it. And I definitely don't mind going on Facebook first, hitting the like, just so it's there, and then heading over to YouTube. Pull it up on Finally TV every Tuesday at the same time. And yeah, man, you listen right there, and you can do what you do in your life and leave it minimized with your phone. Black, man, it's good to be back on air. It's good to be back with the party people. It's good to see your face. What's good, man? 2 weeks has elapsed since we have been doing this, man. So what's up, man? What can you report back? What's the last 2 weeks been like for Sir Blackout, King Blackout, I should say?
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Where who's doing the finding? I want to put me on.
I'm only here so I won't get a fine.
This guy. You about to get charged. You about to get charged with not being a good friend right now. Okay, what's up, man? What's going on, brother? Talk to me.
I'm only here so I won't get fined.
This guy is different. Different. He's different. For everybody in MP3 land.
Yo,
Yeah.
what's up, bro? Like I don't even know what's going on right now. My computer did like some fuck shit.
Okay.
And when I was trying to get on, to do my pregame for the show,
What up, Rock?
And it was like, hey, you can't use me right now. I'm doing some shit, basically.
Okay, I'm updating.
Yeah, and like now that it's back on, like everything is brand new, so it's acting like it doesn't know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? So like mad weird shit is popping up on my screen, and like I'm not signed into anything. My history isn't remembered. It's very disorienting, bro. Like it's all messed up.
I will tell you this. Exact same thing happened when I fired open this very laptop today.
For real? That's crazy. What they do to us, bro? Because
yeah, they did some sort of Windows update, and it legit brought me back to let's set up your computer.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. So like, it's probably Saudi Arabia. You right, Rock? This shit is crazy, bro. That's why I'm just saying, like, I don't know who listening or who tapped in, but I'm just here so I won't get fined. I don't know what's happening right now. I feel out of my element. See, the crazy part, like at my job, I control all this. So when I saw that Windows update coming, I was like, nah, we're not gonna do that. So I don't know what it does yet because I haven't had a chance to look through the Windows updates and the patch notes to see if I want to give it to the rest of my company or not. So I'm good at work, but I walk home and like every computer, every screen in my house is like, fuck you. Who are you?
Yeah.
Please enter in a password. Welcome to Windows Hello. I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Yeah.
I
went through that whole shit. I literally just took the scam from a Saudi. They go hard. Yeah, man. Rock seems like the type of person that'll know it's a scam and then just waste the person's whole life away on the phone and shit. Like, to me, I think that's what Rock do. Like he knows it's the gig is up and he's just like messing with them. I personally would love to do that. And whenever I have the time, I definitely do that. I entertain the call. I get all the way to a point where I'm giving them a credit card number and I keep messing up the number.
Yo. Besides that, bro, just trying to stay icy. You know what I mean?
I see that.
I keep my drip in order. You feel me?
What's going on around your neck, man? What happened? You spilled something?
Trying to live my life, bro, and not get fined. You heard me? Just out here, bro. Just out doing that.
But did you get two? Because you waiting to see me and you're gonna hook me up? Is that what?
That's crazy. What happened was I got the first piece, and then she was like, a man as such as yourself with your stature.
So
one ain't enough. She was like, 2 chains. And I was like, all right, bitch, 2 chains. We out here. Hook me up. You know what I mean? So she gave me the 2-for-1 special.
She straight stereotyped you.
She did. It was mad racially,
mad
racially motivated. I was profiled in the jewelry store.
That is so racist, bro.
But she knew what to say because I got both of them, don't I? She knew what it was. Yeah, it's crazy.
So what's that? You got fronts in or something?
Nah, why you say that?
Okay, you got something going on.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Hold on. What you said? Talk again.
I'm only here so I won't get fined.
yo, something's going on with Black, bro.
That's crazy.
Black done won that Powerball. Didn't tell nobody. What you got, son? What's going on? It's your birthday. Black came back a millionaire.
It was my birthday, bro. Had to get my bag right.
Look how Black is squirming on the camera. Look, he act like the spotlight on.
We good, y'all.
Yo,
what's up?
Okay, so did some sort of Ponzi scheme? Like,
yo, why every time a black man get a bag, it's got to be some drugs? You know what I mean?
I'm saying if it was just a chain and a watch, but the fronts though, that's you stole something. Like what happened? Like you only put money in your mouth when you stole something.
That's crazy.
So
that's crazy.
How'd you learn how to talk with that thing in there? What's going on, man? Let's talk about it,
bro. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yo.
Wow. I ain't gonna hold you to like this might be like the end, like the last season for me, bro. Because I gotta afford to take care of my mouth now. So I need to get to the bag, bro. Yeah, it's money to be made out here, bro. I'm trying to get it.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Look at you.
yeah.
So in the last 2 weeks, you've been good. You've been good. You had your birthday. You was away for that. Last week I had to cancel because basically I just didn't get back in time for my own anniversary that I celebrated. Thank you very much. I appreciate
That's
all
crazy. Happy anniversary.
the love.
I didn't get an invite. Like, how did you not want a third wheel there? How do you not want Black to just be in the back of every photo of your anniversary? How would you not like that?
We had because we already had wheel 3 and 4. These dogs was wilding, man. They're wilding on Vegas, man. Listen. So that was cool, man. Shout out to Angie. That's 18 years of marriage, 24 years together. That's what we doing out here.
Yeah, you in your Kobe year. That's what's up.
And then this week's going down, and just stay busy doing my wedding. I'm back on my wedding grind, so I got weddings for the next few weekends and stuff. So it's that time of year, you know what I mean? And yeah, we've been feeling good though. Pups are doing good. You know, everybody's feeling good. I've been seeing on Facebook, people are happy out here, man. So
beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Well, yeah, we had to talk about this, right? Because like the black background with the black mic, it just looked like I'm eating a glizzy, and then my mic is actually black. So, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna rock with it. I don't need that.
Okay. All right.
No glizzy jokes, y'all. Ain't no glizzy over here. You feel me?
Listen, you need to get you a Bigfoot, man. I really like. Is that USB mic?
Nah, XLR.
Yeah, man. You need to mess around with this USB mic.
I do not, bro. I do not.
Sure do.
Yeah, we don't fuck with those. We don't fuck with that low bus, low capacity shit. You feel me? XLR direct connect to the sound card. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's right into the laptop.
I don't use a laptop. You know I'm at my station, bro.
Oh, you got the whole desktop sitting there.
Yeah.
Got you. Copy. It would be real nice if y'all could hit that like, hit the share to get people up in here. I don't know where people are sleeping. Black. We disappeared for a week or two, and I feel like the people forgot about us, man. We gotta remind them. We gotta remind them.
Said big pause on that, bro. You right, bro. No glizzies today, though. We're not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm just out here trying to live my best blessed life.
I wanna say this while we're right here. Anybody looking for office space in Fishkill, New York, very popular little town nowadays, let me know. I know of a spot that is like subletting some of the offices that they have in their building that they are renting. They rent the whole building, and they got some offices within that they'd be willing to sublet. So hit me up. I can get you in contact with some people. You deal directly with them. There's no realtor or nothing like that. You just deal with the people that actually own the spot. So you need office space in Fishkill, let me know.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Plug.
Listen, I'm gonna be busy, man. I'm doing some Voice of the Valleys over the next week. From now until next Thursday, I'll be doing 3 different Voice of the Valleys. I'll be on Instagram doing them live. Black and I spoke about that a little bit in the past, and we both agree there's some good engagement in there. The conversations are dope. So make sure y'all tap in. If y'all like the Voice of the Valleys and been missing those on my YouTube channel, it's because I've been doing them live on Instagram when I've been getting the chance to last, like probably this whole year. I haven't had anybody really sit down with me at the crib and do a recorded interview in a minute. So I've been doing a lot of them on IG. So if you appreciate those Voice of the Valleys and you want to hear about people's stories and their come up and what they about to do, check me on Instagram. I'm doing them 8:30. Every night that I'm doing is 8:30. So it's like Wednesday, Thursday, and Thursday. So I'll do some posts and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that Voice of the Valleys coming hot and heavy. Pause. Yo, you been watching any TV, man? I got 4 shows or 4 movies or shows in front of me, and I wanted to take your temperature. You checking for the new Batman 2 that's coming?
No.
Are you checking for Deadpool 3?
Facts.
Big facts. Deadpool is one of my favorite series right now. 1 and 2. Ahsoka. Have you been watching Ahsoka?
No.
Will you watch it?
Negative.
I
am not this is going to sound like blasphemy.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a Star Wars fan.
What?
At all. Except The Mandalorian. That's my shit. But I don't give a fuck about the lore. So those shows don't appeal to me. The Mandalorian is a good show, period.
It is.
That's why I watch it.
Absolutely.
But I don't give a fuck about Star Wars. I ain't watched a single movie from front to end. I ain't seen none of the new trilogy, none of that shit. I just don't care. It ain't my thing.
Wow. I
love sci-fi. I love sci-fi, but I don't fuck with Star Wars. I think it's self-serving. And they couldn't get away from the Skywalkers quick enough. You didn't need 50 hours of film. You know what I mean? To keep beating this fucking horse. That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, talk about blasphemy. I think that was the right word. I'm a Star Wars fan. I like Star Wars. I actually sat Angie down. I made her watch all 9 of them joints in the correct order.
Poor Angie.
Yeah, we did that. We definitely did. What up? Bill Skills is in the building. What's going on? And I know Monster's on some stop it. He loves Star Wars.
That's what's up. No, I'm not knocking it. I get the appeal for people about Monster. It really is. It's one of those things that I've never been into. I'm not into Star Wars. I'm not into Star Trek. But I'm into like all the hard sci-fi shows. So like I'm talking about Sliders, Battlestar Galactica, SG-1, like any of that shit. I'm in there, bro. Like especially Battlestar Galactica. Like I'm definitely a Cylon. You feel me? Like I'm into all that shit. But I'm Star Wars. I don't care. I like the games. But if you ask
games are dope.
Like the video games, so like, but the shit like is going on during the Clone Wars and like I don't care about none of that shit. Like Vader is iconic. He looked dope, and I like using a lightsaber. I don't give a fuck about none of the mythos.
Got you. See, that's the way I feel. We feel the complete opposite. I feel the way about Galactica and all that. I feel that way about that, and I like Star Wars. So we're the opposite. And what Bill says probably true. It depends what era you came up in. Sometimes with that stuff.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Those movies just come out in the 70s, so like
Monster loved Battlestar Galactica, though. He said it was his
ish. Hard, bro.
I love it. I love it. I
like some of the newer shit too. Like I like the Expanse show that just came on, that just finished. I thought the Expanse was really good. I like I don't know, bro. I'm into sci-fi shit, bro. I'm just not into Star Wars. That's just not my thing.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair.
What was your fourth thing though?
Godzilla. There's a new Godzilla coming. 2 different fronts though. So you're not into like that sort of sci-fi, like the monster movie type shit.
I watched them.
Did you watch Godzilla versus?
I did. No, that was lit. I watched it in 3D.
Yeah, that was fire, bro.
That was lit. Absolutely. Yeah. So like that was dope.
Yeah. But they're doing they got the continuation now where Godzilla and Kong team up now, and now they're fighting something else.
But they teamed up at the end of the last movie.
Sort of, yeah. But now this is like from the jump, it's gonna be like that.
I mean, they fought Mecha Godzilla. Like, let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
all right. Bet they buddies from the start. So now it's a buddy cop movie. Okay, I'm with it.
So but
I like those movies, yeah.
But then in Tokyo, they remade like the original Godzilla, and that's coming out. And I've never been a fan of the Godzilla versus people. You know what I mean? Like Godzilla versus the city. I like those are my least favorite Godzilla movies. I'd rather him be fighting somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't they gonna do that though? Like, wasn't they doing like the Godzilla versus Mothra and all the other shit? Cthulhu, they was gonna bring all that shit.
Yeah, no, in the MonsterVerse, yes, but I'm talking about in Tokyo. They're doing the original brand people. Those people are remaking the original Godzilla, and it's supposed to be crazy. Like the graphics and everything, and the way he looks and all that. It's supposed to be insane. So interesting times for sci-fi coming up. But yeah, I think my favorite one that's gonna be Godzilla because that's just my legendary shit. But Deadpool 3 is what I'm looking forward to the most, though.
Yeah, MCU been trash for like 3 years, bro. All this shit post Endgame is hot garbage. Like the TV shows, I like Loki. But even that is like,
you said everything after Endgame.
Yeah, bro, but hot garbage. Like it just the Eternals was fucking a mess. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't like the Eternals.
Bro, a lot of this shit is terrible, though. A lot of this shit is terrible. That Captain America show was a mess.
The one with the Chinese dude that was down with Doctor Strange and that whole thing.
A mess.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man shit was lit.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
But the rest of the MCU shit is a fucking mess, bro. So like they need to just I get that I don't want to do too much of this nerd shit. Let's talk about some real shit. But I'll say this, like I get that they was trying to have consequences to the snap, and I appreciate them putting time into fleshing out the world and how it's affected. But they not really, instead of spending these next, the last 3 years really delving into what society looks like, it's almost like set dressing. It's like, by the way, it's 7 years in the future. Don't forget that. Or by the way, I was gone, so let's make a joke about you being missing for 7 years and then keep on with the show. You know what I mean? And the movies and shit just ain't been interesting. Look, I know they're making it's transitioning to the new characters. So basically, every single one of these shows and series is wrapping up the old characters and allowing space for new people to come in so they can have the young Avengers and then the new Avengers and just younger actors. I get it.
Yep.
But man, it's just dragging, bro. So like, I'm kind of off of it.
Got you. Shout out. We got one of our sponsors in the building, Black. I see my man Sal, House of Barbers, in the building. What's going on, good sir? Thank you for joining the show. He's doing his thing, man. He's doing like barber highlights. He's bringing people in there. He's getting all that traffic over there by Maris. So, man, I'm telling you, if you need a barber, check out House of Barbers, man. My man Sal, check that out. Feel you on the latest run of Marvel stuff. I am looking forward to something like, really grasping my attention and making me, want to watch it again to see if I missed something. Like, I haven't had that. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Hey, yo, Sal, if you wanna modernize your business, sir, and do so without being bougie from an IT perspective, tap in. Like the barbershop is one of the last vestiges of cash only at this point, right? Like, there's a way to do transactional business without getting ate up by credit card fees and debit card fees. You can do that. So if you need that, tap in. And we talking about ways to get connected. Like, let people book their appointments through their phones for their cuts, pay in advance, pay at the door when they walk in, and give them a wait time on their phone through an app. Like, it's a lot of shit you can do to make your business modern without being bougie and off-putting. So, like, if you're interested, tap in. I can do that for you.
Something's going on with that wire again, Black.
Yeah, I know. I heard that. It's crazy.
Yo, Sal, don't let that go unheard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know Sal's with technology and trying to, use it to an advantage rather than just being, just talk over your head all the time. But what Black's talking about is something that could be real. So if you want to spend some time, you know what I'm saying, I think he would explain it to you in a way to understand, like, is it going to help you or not? And I think at the end of the day, the way we be moving out here and the way our phones are central like that, it's probably a good thing. You know what I mean? So tap in.
Expectation.
Yeah.
This shit is acting up on. All right,
Yeah.
hold
on. Yo, we got DJ D-Hop in the building. What's going on, man? It's been a minute. Thank you for tapping in, man. The last time that we were talking. Yo, oh, you sound crispy. Oh, you crispy.
Crispy.
Nice.
Facts.
All
right, let's get to it.
I agree. I'd appreciate that, and for sure, would love to hear more. All right, so y'all just need to connect. So just DM him, or I could. You want me to send him your number or something? What do you want me to do?
Yeah, I'll go through you. You good?
Okay.
Yeah, don't be don't be scared of the chains and the baseball cap, sir. I'm really good at what I do. Ask Legoland.
All right, you got it, Sal. I'll get y'all connected. I'll get him your number. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, cool. Well, yeah, man. I am looking forward to a couple of things. I have not watched season 2 of Force yet. Have you?
Nah, because I don't know what's up with this. Let me fix this.
All right. You fix that. I'm gonna talk to the people right quick. Yo, so what's up? D-Hop said, yes, sir. I've been busy working, DJing on the grind, but I tap in when I can. Definitely. That's because you the man, bro. That's because you the man, and I appreciate you. We're gonna be talking some hip-hop things. I got a whole little list right here to go over with Black when he gets his mic right. That wire been messing with him, so he's just gonna change that out. That's my assumption. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all tapping in. Shout out to the Village Global Network. Shout out to the sponsors, All Crete and House of Barbers. You already know. Wapter Music, Culture Shock Radio, Cuzzo FM, and the Tattoo Shop Radio. And like when Sal's in here, I like to show off a little bit, and then I start doing things like this. You know, look at that, look at that, look at that. You back, Black? Okay, back.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah,
Look, IT stuff. I did that on air. You heard me? I did that
on the fly.
on the fly. Hey. Yo, I didn't hear the intro song. Now I was late. So did it play or nah?
Oh, we can't start the show without the intro song, brother. That doesn't go down. But like all things, we like to have choices and options, and we like variety. And when the creator of the show wants a little bit of music, we give him some music.
Ooh, it's finally TV, but you don't need cable or sling to see me. Black on his soapbox, Gabe in his bag. Now that's some real black ink. Load the 9 with the mag. First take, the last take. We can juggle the top. Like a barber with the clips, the way we talk in the shop. And since life is like a movie, we gon' stick to the plot. That's why we sponsored by the brand and scrape the white off the top. Get it? That means we dope. So I'm money my brothers and sisters to stay woke. And we gon' lace the product with facts and straight jokes. The voice of the valley is here to spread hope. Supports a steep slope. They gon' have to let me cook. I don't know how to stop. From the culture to the music, anything else hot. Catch us every Tuesday once you step in the house. Cause all they really wanna know, what we talking about. I'm out.
Yeah, we do. You did that. You did that. All right. Let's talk about some things, Black. Let's talk about some things.
Let's talk about it. Ooh, it's finally TV.
That's it, man.
My bad. Let's get it.
As of late on your Instagram and or your Facebook, have you been getting notifications like, yo, so and so has mentioned you, but you're getting like a lot of them in a row, and then you go to the message and it just says at everyone?
Yep.
I hate that.
So I've been disabled that like a long time ago because I knew that was possible.
You
just now getting that it's possible, but I knew it was possible. That shit been disabled. It popped up on my car Insta. My Instagram for my car. It was happening. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to turn that off. So yeah, it's been a thing though.
So wait, so put us on. How you turn it off? Is it a setting somewhere?
Yeah, it's a setting. Starting notifications in your settings menu. Notifications, and then turn off when people go live and when they tag you and shit. Not pictures when they tag you in videos and all the other shit.
Got you. Yeah, that at everyone. Like, I tried to use it tonight just to see like how annoying it really is or how easy it is to use. You know what I mean? But I don't think I did it right.
I guess I appreciate it, bro. If you a product or a service and that's what your thing is, and if people are following you and tapped in, then I think it's free. It's free game, right? Like, if you don't want this, don't follow me. Now, if you John. You know what I mean? And we went to middle school together, and that's why we follow each other. Don't be tagging me in your motherfucking you know what I mean? Your sock business. Like, I'm not buying your socks, John. We ain't talked in 20 years, bro. I'm good on that. But like if you got like a product or something, that's why you have the Instagram and people are following that, then yeah, tap in. Free game.
Got you. So there's been some music has come out over the last couple of weeks. Woo! When you make that sound, what's the first one that comes to your mind?
Yo, did you see our uncle? You see Nas?
Yeah.
Nas? I was proud of that boy.
You like that?
I was like, woo. Listen, these is bad albums. Hold up, y'all. I'm about to fuck up the game. Check it out. These is not good albums, but these is good Nas records. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't think these are good albums. These are good Nas records.
That stupid wire again, bro.
It's a different wire, so I don't think it's the wire. I think it might be the mic.
Oh,
that's crazy. It's a brand new wire.
That I knew you was gonna change. Just added Blackout on IG. Yeah, there you go, man. This is fire. I like this. You the man, Sal. You the man. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, brother. So it's 10 o'clock, right? That's cool. 10 is fine. Just leave it the way it is. I'll be there. 012. Okay, yeah, 10. You got it. But yeah, Nas is doing some stuff. I know that what's his face got his album leaked though. Dre and Kanye West working on something called Jesus is King 2.
Huh.
Jesus is King that was Kanye's joint. So this is like a continuation of Kanye's Jesus is King with like remixes on it from Dre, featuring some big names though, like in obvious names when you talk about Dre, the first two that pop to your head, yes, they are on it too. A lot of people,
Eminem?
yeah, M's on there, Snoop's on there. But yeah, so I didn't get to hear it though. Like it said that it got leaked and that mad people heard it. They had a whole playlist out, the whole nine. But I looked for it, I couldn't find it. So wherever it leaked, I think it was like fake news that it leaked, and they were just getting everybody hyped because like I don't know what any of it sounds like. You know what I mean? So if y'all know, let me know. Send me the link, and I'll listen to it. Shit. I know that our boy, Joyner Lucas, he's teasing that album with Will Smith now. You seen that? He loves Will Smith, bro. He just like that's.
Yeah, you do. How do I sound? How do I sound?
You sound all right. You sound better than the crackly thing or before.
Bet we lit. We're gonna use the headset.
Yeah,
Fuck
you're
it.
just more tinny now. That's all. But yeah, Joyner Lucas is coming. So before your mic interrupted you so rudely, you was talking about the Nas records, that there's some good records on it. Elaborate, bro.
Yeah. Nah, it's some good Nas records, bro. I don't think these are good Nas albums. I pretty much said my piece. That's what I feel. I do think that for somebody who had a decade of garbage, you can call it how you want to call it, but Nas been asked for like 2013 to 2020, basically 2021. It's pretty ass cheeks. 6 albums in 3 years. I'm not mad. Any of them in my top 5 Nas albums?
Ooh, there might be one. That Magic 2, I like.
No,
that.
That's the worst one. Stop it. Stop. Bro, I need you to stop. Stop it. That's really the worst album. That's the worst Magic shit. Abracadabra's hard, by the way, but that's the worst shit. That 50 Cent boy verse kills that album for me.
I think you're jaded because of that.
I think King's Disease 1, bro, is
the best one out of those.
It's the best one of all of them. It's probably in my top 7 Nas projects.
King Disease 3 is probably number 2.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
But
I think Magic was cheeks.
You did?
I did. You know I didn't like that shit. Yeah, I didn't like it
at all.
I didn't like it. I think Magic 3 sounds a lot better sonically than both of the other 2 Magics.
It does.
I feel like, here's my point though, because I'm a little sidetracked. I feel like these 6 albums, because of the verses and some of the songs and the concepts and the way he did it, we talked about Nas and his piss poor batting average and how shitty it's been. Does this body of work move him into the top 10? Does he move to tier 1 because of this run of 6 albums? Because I'm gonna keep it a beam. Making this list, I didn't really consider any other projects he had made prior to the last 2 when we talked about them. I wasn't considering KOD. I wasn't considering Magic or none of that because I just looked at it as like a separate thing. But now that we've got 6 and we know that that's the body of work, does that put him in a tier 1? Does it make his batting average worse or better? I think that's the question.
What? So let's talk about that. The last 6, aren't you saying 2 out of 6, or are you saying 3 out of 6?
That's the question, right? I think,
like for you personally, it doesn't have to be everybody's opinion. For you, is it 2 or 3?
Okay, King's Disease 1 is hard as hell.
Yeah, and it was a great comeback.
Great comeback. KD 2 was terrible.
I didn't hate it as much as you. I just didn't like it as much as 1.
Okay. It's the weakest of the 3.
Yes.
Okay. I feel the same way about the Magic series. I feel like Magic 1 was cool. Magic 2 was like, starts off like the way I wanted to.
Yeah,
but
it
doesn't
does
end the way I wanted to.
Okay, that's fair.
And then Magic 3 was clearly like the leftovers from the first 2.
It sounds like to me that you said 2 out of 6.
I guess that's where I'm at. 2 out of 6.
So does that change his batting average? What do
I mean,
we
that's
give him?
400. He was like 4 for 17, so that was like 200. So he's
You
going
know?
400. If you average it all out, he's going like 225 now.
I was gonna say 225, 250.
I
You
mean,
know,
it's a.
he
I think it's
raised it.
hard to. I think it's hard to not give him something based off of that body of work.
I just think, because why? Because longevity and the fact that he was able to go 2 out of 6 in his 40s. Is that why you're saying that?
He basically 50, but yeah. He went 2 out of 6 from 48, 49, 47, 48, and 49. Like, that's impressive. He did it quick. Everybody knows that Nas's fucking Achilles heel is what? His ear for production. That man got a terrible ear. Terrible. Fucking the worst. So letting Hit Boy just do the production was the smartest thing he's done in a long time.
Are
So
all
yeah,
6 of
like
these Hit Boy?
he's all Hit Boy.
All right.
So like, does it put him in the tier 1? I mean, at this point, it's like 20 albums now. You feel me? It's a lot.
Bill Skills is shouting out the Life is Good album, the last good one. So you didn't like King Disease 1 and 3, Bill?
I think he said that when I was talking about Nas been duped for 10 years. So I don't know if he's talking about the last 6.
Oh yeah. No, because that's probably true. Life is Good probably was the last one that I like. I like some of the joints on it. You know,
and that's what it is. Like, I like some of the joints. I don't think it was a good album. I don't think Nas had a good album since fuck.
It was
shit.
No, his first 3. Boom, boom, boom.
His first 3.
It's his first 3. It's his first 3, and then Stillmatic.
Yeah, basically.
And then it goes. It's
crazy.
It's a wicked chart for him after that.
That's hard for me though, bro. Like, to say it out loud. It's like he put out so much.
He put out a lot of work.
Bodies of work.
A lot of work. And that's another thing. Like, I mean, people are prolific like that. You know what I mean? I mean, with all the work that came out post-hominous Tupac, if he was still alive, he'd be doing this same exact thing. 6 albums in 3 years. You know what I mean? Because he had a lot of work. When he passed away, I mean, look at that. I mean, how many albums came out after? Of work that he actually recorded. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they had AI and they were reading his lyrics. He recorded all that ish. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I say that only to say Nas, his longevity needs to be recognized.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Putting out 6 albums, you know what I mean, 2 years from 50 is impressive. And they not being trash. I still take off points for him sounding like 1995 Nas. Some people may hear that and be like, that's a good thing. I don't think he needed to sound like these young kids. But I also think there's something about sonically, like, you don't have to sound stuck in an era. You don't have to. You can use modern sounding things and still be you, maintain the essence of what makes you you. And I think on King's Disease 1, which is why I like it so much, because I think that's the perfect blend. Like, Hit Boy's giving him records that sound like Nas, but sound modern.
Yeah.
But it's still Nas.
It's still Nas, yeah. And he was flowing, bro.
And like Magic 3 don't sound like Magic 3 sounds like Nas in 96. And I think that's the problem that I have with it. It's like, it's that older production. It's like it's forced to be old. And that's not how hip hop produces normally. It's like a Nas record sounds like 1995. It's like, you don't have to. Why does it have to sound like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't mind the last Nas joint at all. Monster was actually hitting me up about it a few weeks ago. And
is you playing it though? Right now? Is you playing it?
No, I'm not playing it again.
No.
That's a true statement. So
is he tier 1? If not him, then who, bro? Like, that's where I'm at this
point.
Why?
Because you're saying we have one more spot. You're saying?
Yeah. And I think 6 and 3 and getting 2 out of 6 is pretty impressive. Especially considering where he was career-wise and lack of relevancy and shit of that nature. Like, that Nasir album with Ye was terrible.
That was bad.
That shit was so bad. And it had The crazy thing is, I actually like the concepts of every song. Like the concept, I can hear what they were trying to make.
Right.
The execution was fucking garbage.
Yeah, it was almost like they weren't in the same room doing it. Like he sent it over, like, yo, I was thinking this, see what you can do on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that with that
Like that
type of
everything record. Like if I had everything, that's a fire ass concept.
yeah.
Execution sucks. And it's
Mm,
like an 8-minute long record. Like, why y'all do that?
right.
Like, you know what I mean?
I
Even
do.
like Cop Shots the Kid, I think is a dope concept, but like you couldn't make that a better record. You couldn't do some drops and switch up the drums or nothing. It just had to be that fucking Bill Biv DeVoe poison drum pattern with Cop Shot the Kid, Cop Shot the Kid. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
I
Come
think
on.
before I answer the question of do we push them to tier 1, I'd like to look at what we have in tier 2 and make sure that there's nobody there that we're not thinking about that should be pushed over. And then
All right.
I think, because I agree that, like, I mean, we do got some names to go over. I think that's what I wanted to make part of the show. When we start talking about the top 50 is and get it from the party people too, is like I want to come up with a list of names, not necessarily who got to be on the list, but a list of names of people we got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And so we can get through it. Because before long, bro, we're gonna be done with this season, cuz, and we ain't finished with the top 50 yet. So we gotta get these names together.
Yeah.
And then we could play the elimination game, and then we could round out our list, appropriately, and then have some debates over it. That was the whole intention of it, right? So
I'm sure you have some current events that you want to talk about though, right? Like we got sidetracked a lot. I think we
I
rushed,
did,
bro. We rushed.
yeah, no, we good. I got a lot of stuff, but one of the things I was gonna say is, get well wishes to Crazy Bone, man. You heard he ended up in the hospital over the weekend. Started coughing up blood and all that. I come to find out one of his arteries is leaking into his lung. So all prayers out to that family. I know that whole crew, man, they they blood or not, they like family out there. So I know they all reeling right now. So thoughts and prayers out to that dude, Crazy Bone. That's a crew that would get talked about when it comes to hip hop groups for sure, 1000%. So, and then shout out to Jada Kids, man. Jada and the Locks were in the news again. They've just been doing a thing, and Jada ended up getting brought out by 50 Cent on one of his concerts and stuff. So that they made a big deal of that. So he's been in the spotlight a little bit, and the things that come out from that, it's just why we love Jada Kiss, man. What comes out from that is they start talking about the longevity of the Locks and how long they've been together, and how the fact that they're still together, they still rock together, they still, perform together, they chill together, they vacation together. And they were saying that, yo, it's one of them things, like, it's one for all type of deal. And Sheik was like, if I'm not doing anything, but one of the other two is doing something and winning at that moment, I feel like I'm winning, period. And they were like, we all have that attitude. Like, we pray for each other. We get down and pray with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they were trying to talk about, being men and being like upfront and having disagreements and be able to talk about it and communicate and get through things and still be dope in the public eye, and never having any of that come out, to the streets and all that, any other turmoil behind the scenes. It stayed behind the scenes, and they were giving it up to that for their longevity. So I just want to say salute to that, because we need that. We could use that in just regular relationships. Hello, like friendships. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way you gotta be, man. You don't always have to be a hater, man. I think people are secret haters. They say they're not haters, but in the mind, they really a little bit haterish. And they need to stop, and I wish they would. Anyway,
Locks is the most disappointing rap group of all time.
Let me say this on the heels of that, please.
Bro, three albums in 30 years. The most disappointing rap group of all time.
What's crazy?
They should be on the Mount Rushmore of hip hop rap groups. Top 4, right? They should be up there. They're not even close.
What's crazy about them is that they put out a lot of solo work, you know what I'm saying, individually. But it's crazy how much touring they do, and they're able to get that shit off, man. They've been rocking those 3 albums. Like, because what do we know, like, from Jada? Like, there's like Jada's solo album, the first one, I guess. Like he had some like anthem type shit, you know what I'm saying, going on, and I know those get rocked out at the shows. That's what keeps it alive though, bro. And you don't think so, but it's true. It's being able to draw people in to watch you perform, and they can still do that. That's why they're still around. They're not around because they've produced, a lot of, hit records and things like that. It's the way they've done it, the consistency in which they do it.
Yeah,
Is
shout
why.
out to Jadakiss.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jadakiss.
Why are you such a hater? And
I'm
he
not
loves
hating.
that crew.
That's facts.
You love Rough Riders
Shout
too.
out, I love him. Shout out to Kiss. He
Okay.
make them able to eat.
He
Styles and Sheik's name their children Baby Kiss.
Did you appreciate the way Deion Sanders handled his ass whooping?
Partially.
Okay, talk about it. What do you think about Deion first off, though? Deion Sanders, Colorado football coach for everybody.
Love it.
Right.
Love it. Yo, people can't be picky and choosy about when people can be who they are and when they can't be.
Correct.
Well, listen to these coaches take personal shots at how he carries himself, talking about his character, assuming because he wears shades and fucking jewelry, he's a certain kind of person that got no manners. Like, that shit is despicable.
Word.
First of all, I have no idea how the fuck talk radio, podcast, ESPN, all these places didn't get up on these coaches' ass for saying what they said about this man and don't know shit about his upbringing, nothing about his life, nothing about the person that he is, how he treats these kids, what it means to him, and things of that nature. Like Deion didn't just come out and get a job at Colorado. Deion was coaching high school football, dog.
Right.
He was coaching high school for the love because he wants to be involved with the youth. And then with the Jackson State, and then was like, you know what? The best way to show them how to win is the I'm gonna go win. And it ain't like I'm Deion Sanders, I get that D1 head coaching job. He worked his way up. He went to a school that never wins. You know what I mean? And won for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So like, and he didn't get a job at USC. He didn't do what Pete Carroll did. Pete Carroll didn't leave college and then go into the NFL. And then, like, I'm sorry, not Pete Carroll. Jim Harbaugh come in and I get the job at Michigan. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't walk into a program of powerhouse. He walked to fucking Boulder, Colorado, the worst Division I football team in all of college football last year. The worst job. They lost to everyone. Yeah. That's the job he got. The shittiest I can't recruit anything job in the middle of fucking Colorado.
Bring it back.
And he got them boys relevant. I ain't never seen Colorado on ESPN. Never. I've never seen a football game in Colorado on ESPN in our time zone. It must be like Colorado versus USC and it's 2 a.m. and that's the only game on. That's when you see it in New York. You feel me? Am I right?
Yeah.
All right, bet. So like, how I feel about Deion, his presence alone, he did what he was supposed to do. People attacking him as a person. That's corny. They so corny. And I'm tired of people being so comfortable, feeling like they can get that off.
I know.
We here to win games, not for clicks. All he do is big up his people and support them.
Yeah, I know.
The same shit y'all do.
Yeah.
And I think he said last week, people so high strung to beat me and not beat Colorado. They want to beat Deion. Like, that's a weird thing. Like, what's wrong with people? Like, y'all should be happy that these kids is out here achieving and getting airtime and da. Right. They not. It's just like we hate on Deion. We hating on Deion. He ain't part of the club. That shit corny.
It's gonna be a problem for them when he start winning, because I do believe that at the core of it all, Deion is a winner, and he exudes that confidence because it's been solidified and verified for him over and over and over again throughout his life that when he applies himself, he is very good at what he wants to do, and he showed that. You know what I'm saying? And he's a smart when it comes to football. You know, you can say what you want about quarterbacks and middle linebackers, but them cornerbacks got to be thinking ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? And he was always out there thinking, bro. And that's why he is who he was. But I will say this. I like when he was like, take your shots now, because it ain't going to happen again. It's like
look, what he doing sports. But like that beat down from Oregon, I don't even stress. Like, there's no Dion didn't have a recruiting class, dog. He took a bunch of Division II kids and just brought them to Colorado and said,
they followed him there.
yeah, and
like
he
their
just said
sons.
ball out. You
Right.
feel me? So like, D1 football, you need big, athletic, strong people in the trenches. You don't that level of sport, the trenches, the linemen, the people we don't ever talk about. That's what
Right.
wins those games. And if you watch what happened to Colorado, it's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Shador was getting his fucking head knocked off.
Yeah, they
No
were getting
protection,
bullied.
no nothing. They was getting
Yep.
bullied because he brought a bunch of 250. It's the same. Watch a West Point football game.
Right.
That's exactly what happened. West Point, like these cadets are about to be soldiers, right? And they
They're
can't
the
be
best shape of
300.
their life.
Yeah,
Right.
they can't be 300 pounds.
Right.
Which is what a lineman is. They're 225
Right.
trying to guard 300-pound men. So
Right.
they get destroyed.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So
Yeah.
like he needs a couple years to actually recruit and get those big hog mollies, as they call them, and we'll see what happens then. But I think phenomenal job and good on Dion. And yeah, he's not somebody I see going to the NFL. I think he's in it for kids and the mentorship, and I think he'll just, if anything, get a better job with more resources at the D1 level.
Yeah, I hope that's true. I do hope that's true because I do look at Dion. I feel like he's always aspiring and wanting the next thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I could see a scenario where he's there for like 6 years, takes him to at least maybe like a college playoff or something like that, and then try his hand in the NFL. I could see that. But I could see him staying too because he does seem pretty genuine when he's talking about his core message hasn't changed in a long time. You know what I mean? Since they've been putting a microphone in front of him as a coach, it really hasn't changed much. So I don't know. You might be right, man. He might be there. Salute to Colorado for doing that. I think it's a cool thing. They're 2-1 right now. It's not like they're trash.
3-1. 3-1.
Oh, they're 3-1 now?
Yeah.
3-1. You know what I'm saying? So, that was their
By the
first
way,
loss.
how many black people you know from Colorado? I know this many. like just trying to get people to go there is like a nightmare. Like Colorado, Boulder.
I know.
Boulder. You know what I mean? So
Russell Wilson lives there. He plays there.
Does he play football?
Yeah. Russell Wilson.
Sure?
Yeah.
He acted like the water boy.
He got me 22 points in fantasy.
He's
good.
terrible. he forgot how to play football for real. He's horrible.
The air is real thin up there, they say.
Is that what it is?
That's what they say.
All right. Shador running around throwing Hail Marys and shit. And Russ West, he you know what I mean? He's too busy laying up with Sierra. He's horrible right now, bro.
I know. What else I got on my docket? Oh, it's like, I had a go figure moment today or just the other day when I read this. Because at one point or another, we're all like aspiring to do something when you're younger, right? Whether you want to be a athlete or you want to rap, you want to sing, something in the spotlight like that you need to get a chance to actor or something, you know what I mean? And when we're younger and watching people come up, you're thinking like, oh, they were just like me, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know nobody and they were just nice at it. And they kept doing it and grinding it out. And look, they got their big moment and they took advantage and salute, right? So when I find out that Flavor Flav was the first cousin to ODB, therefore related to the Jizza and the RZA, I'm like, man, listen, like everybody got it in this mofo, bro. Can you get into the industry and not know nobody? Like, here I am thinking that Wu-Tang Clan just took everything over by storm. Nah, that's not what happened. They had industry ties from the jump. They had industry ties. That's crazy, man.
Everybody is a plant.
Bro.
Everybody is a plant. The only way you get into the door without being blood or hugs is fucking and sucking. And like, you take it how you want it, but that's what it is. This game ain't about talent, it's about relationships and what can you do for me. I like to talk shit about Ice Spice, and it seems like I'm hating on this young lady, and I'm not. But
shout out to Ice Spice.
Shout out to Ice Spice. I talked about the force feeding of her on culture. And you asked, like, it's easy to say they, the machine. It's like, well,
Correct.
no, it's not. That's not a made up thing. That's a real thing, right?
Mhm.
When I say like her management team is Nicki Minaj's management team, that should tell you all you need to know.
It's a force. Yeah,
How
sure.
right? How do you get the Barbie deal?
Mhm.
Because of your management team manages the biggest female artist on the planet. So when they
Mhm.
come pluck you and put you in positions to win, that is how you get barbecue sauces at McDonald's and you get your own meals and you get your own this and you get commercials that don't make any sense for an
Mhm.
artist like you. These
Right.
major brands would never go to the fucking Bronx and get
Right.
you. They're not doing it. But
Right.
Nikki is a cash cow and her
Right.
team got connections to make you win. So they
Right.
planting her everywhere and it's
Mhm.
forcing stardom on her. Force.
Mhm.
And here's a prime example of that point. People don't want to hear it for what it is. I'll
Mhm.
give you an example in front of you.
Mhm.
Glorilla popped before Ice Spice did. Remember this. Glorilla was like 6 months ahead of Spice,
Yep.
right? Her song
Yep.
popped. She went viral on her own, right?
Mhm.
Literally went viral. That song, twerking under headlights, all that shit.
Mhm.
We was following her story. She got the major bag from Gotti, right? $500,000 to sign, bet. It's all in advance, people. She ain't rich, but she
Mhm.
got it. As big as CMG is, as big as Gotti is, as much clout as they have,
Mhm.
Glorilla don't got near the penetration that Ice Spice got. And quite
Right.
frankly, Glorilla's like second and third songs also popped off. You
Mhm.
almost forget that Ice Spice came out with that dumbass Bikini Bottom song second, and then another song third, and no one was feeling it. And they just kept forcing her. Like
Mhm.
she was just on every award show, at every nighttime show, or she was fucking everywhere
Mhm.
because her team behind her got more money
Mhm.
than Yo Gotti and them. So
Right.
like
Right.
ultimately, she's gonna be the bigger star. Like in a year, you're not even gonna see Glorilla. I really believe this because they team ain't got the connections that Nicki and them got. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
That's the prime example of it's who you know what I mean, or who your blood is. By the way, your biggest starlets in Hollywood, bro, is all kids and daughters and nieces and nephews of the people who run the studios. Don't forget, like some of the biggest cases of nepotism on the planet
Mhm.
happens in Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
Like Drew
Yeah.
Barrymore was in movies because her daddy ran the fucking studio. Like
Right. Right.
she was terrible getting killed in fucking what's that shit? I know what you did last. What the fuck was that scream? That shit?
Yeah.
Like she was horrible, dog. But my daddy run the studio, so I'm out here. You know what I mean?
They
So
put her in
they
ET, and that was a wrap.
they put her in mad shit, bro. So like nepotism ain't new, dog. It's been going on, and you'd be surprised how many of the biggest people that are popular or famous are getting clout and getting money now. It's because of nepotism. It's because their families or their uncles or their daddies or their husbands or whoever the fuck it is got them there. Or I'm fucking this NBA player. I'm fucking this studio head. I'm doing this, that, and the third to get clout and make my own way. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. And it's and that there within lies the independent artist conversation.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because like it's like, yeah, there is a market, there is an underground for that. But it's like if you are there, then you better love the culture for what it is and the experiences that you're getting, because you're only gonna achieve so much financial freedom doing it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you could make, maybe low six figures doing your thing,
Hmm.
but the low six figures, I mean, that's a pretty successful independent artist.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? And it probably speaks to a minority of the independent artists out here. So I only say that to say, love what you do, say it with your chest, and damn, you better start looking in them photo albums and seeing like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when I found out Flavor Flav and ODB was straight up cuts, I was like, oh man, like damn, can nothing be sacred and pure in my life, man? Can somebody make it from the bottom? Like I want Blackout to make it, right? Like I want Ice the God to blow up and be a national sensation. Cause I know, you know what I'm saying, you don't have that family tie. You know what I'm saying? It's like
See, but I kind of do though. It ain't helping me, but I kind of do. Kind of do.
right. So yeah. Now you don't count neither. You know what I'm saying? Like now-
The world is
hey Sam.
small. The world is small. No, look, Havoc was married to my auntie. That's
Okay.
facts.
Okay.
Wyclef is my second cousin. That's
Oh,
facts.
okay.
But once again,
Okay.
Haiti's this big, so like it ain't that hard to be related to Wyclef and Pras. Like it is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy.
But that
Those
ain't that
two are
ain't
related?
helping. That ain't helping me.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think you have to be on like speaking terms. You have to be like
Yeah, I'm
in each
not pulling
other's
up the Wyclef crib. Like I've
right.
seen this nigga at events. We like, what's good, cuz? But that
Right.
ain't my man's. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like,
Right.
whatever.
Right. So that's different. Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe you back in, but well, I don't know. That's a little because it's gonna end up on the bio. Oh, cousin of Wyclef. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
Like, you know,
That's crazy.
that's what's gonna
Nah.
happen, though. You know that. But yeah, man. So let me ask you this. This kind of
Yeah.
leads into a question that I had that I want to just talk about on air. Like, we've been talking a lot about, successful things and different artists flopping, not flopping, producing great, not. Nowadays, like, what do we really want from entertainment? You ever ask yourself that? Like, what is it that you want from entertainment, right? Do you
What,
want something that makes you still feel a type of way? Is that what we
uh-huh.
want from entertainment? Is that the
Depends.
soul?
Nah,
Te-
everybody's different.
Okay, tell me.
When you
What's
say entertainment, what do you mean? Like all
like
of it?
I think I want to focus more on the music side.
All right.
Like, what do we find entertaining about music? I think I want to keep it there because there's so many different facets of entertainment. So let's keep it more specific to like music and like that. And projects and things of that nature, but in albums and you know, like what do we want from it? Because like I ask myself this, right? And I'm like, what do I want? What do I want to happen when Nas says or Diddy says he has a brand new album? Like, what am I wanting to happen when I hit play? You know what I'm saying? And it's
Great question.
like, I personally, I think I wanna feel like I'm escaping for a moment, and like I'm getting lost in a beat, and I'm liking the beat and I'm really feeling the way the person is choosing the flow, and choosing the words that they say, and I'm getting into that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes like I think naturally you get into the rhythm of a beat, and then you're gonna start, listening to like how they're flowing over it, and that kind of like pulls it all together. And then you start thinking like what they're saying and what they're saying from it. So for me, I think I'm looking for an escape. And I think that's why I haven't really like fell in love with anything that I've been hearing as of late. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing's really making me go, I need to hear this again. I need to hear this again. I
Mm,
want to keep hearing this. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I don't know, maybe I'm not alone in that. You know what I'm
you're not.
saying? You know what I'm saying? So what would be your perspective if you haven't heard that and being posed that question?
Um,
It's interesting, right? To
the
think about
intent
it.
with music has changed over time,
Mhm.
and therefore,
Mm.
how you connect with the music has changed.
Mhm.
There's a
Mhm.
saying, it was on the tip of my tongue before. People don't know what they want until you tell them. That's what
Okay.
it was.
Mhm.
Music is the same way.
Mhm.
Like, is a song hot or fire or dope because it's dope or because everyone's saying that it's dope?
Mm.
Like, what
Mm.
makes a booty hole brown? Like, is that a good song or
Right.
is it funny?
Right.
And if being funny can work for her, why doesn't it work for uh Weird Al Yankovic, who does
Mhm.
nothing but make funny songs? Like, why
Mhm.
doesn't it work? And he's
Mhm.
probably wittier, and the production value is probably better, and he's probably a better writer and better crafted songs, and they're probably more thoughtful, and it's probably hilarious. So
Mhm.
why isn't Weird Al like super huge, right?
Right.
But we
Mhm.
get Sexy Red as a star because she said my booty hole brown. Like,
Mhm.
is that bars or is that funny? And if it's funny,
Right.
lots of funny rappers out here exist. So like,
Mhm.
Um, I think that music, and I don't want to generalize, but I'm gonna speak in general terms about a complicated, complex topic to
Mhm.
make it succinct.
Mhm.
I think music comes from a place of emotion and feeling, and the way that you conveyed that musically was
Mhm.
the talent part, right? So it's like, yo, you are speaking about how I felt in this moment. like have my heart broken or been in love really bad or you know that tech on the dresser and watch my hood be flooded with dope and watch my mom struggle to make ends meet and da 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 da. But because of the internet, everyone's having the same shared experience, right? Like if I want to go look at the hood, I can turn on Tubi, right? And I can see all the hood movies in the world. And I'm like, now I understand. I'm not in the culture, but I get it. So when you talk about that thing that I used to be disconnected from as a person from the suburbs, as an example, hip hop, it's now just a part of my lexicon. Like I seen a 55-year-old white man yesterday say drip, but he was dead ass serious when he said it because the vernacular is just part of the zeitgeist. It's not even about the music or the culture. It's so pervasive and it's everywhere. We were saying drip, and then within 3 months, commercial was using it, and Macy's was being funny about it. Can you get your drip right? Like, what the fuck? Like, you sound stupid saying it, but because the internet has changed the way music operates, those words just become part of pop culture immediately, and it's no longer about the mystique of the culture. You follow me?
I do.
Okay, so I think the soul has left music. I think the people who talked about the experiences from a genuine place are no longer the hit makers. It's people who watched YouTube and learned vernacular and can go buy drip who just make up stories and it's all fairy tales and they're just talking. And I think that's why none of the music actually resonates with people anymore. Because when Mary used to sing, you felt it, right? When Shaka was singing, you felt it. When Usher was saying she likes it my way, you was like, nah, I get it. Like that nigga talk about some love shit. You felt it. Now it's all processed. It's like fucking gas station food. It's like prepackaged MREs. It's just refried fucking beans from the lexicon, from the zeitgeist. It's not emotional. It's emotionless. And when you lose the authenticity in the music, and because the person giving it to you is a 17-year-old who ain't been through shit and ain't seen shit, it hit different. So let's put that to the side because I'm making my point. I'm almost done. I got you, bro. Because that is missing from music. Nothing is sticking to the rib anymore. So you can't make money selling albums. The people that are telling you the stories are not believable because they haven't actually experienced what they're talking about, right? So all you get is just actors playing a part. So now it's like I'm not even look for authenticity in music. I just want to bop. I know you're not gonna say shit, so it don't even matter. My expectations have changed. I just want to bop. I know that you're not good with words, Sexy Red. So I just want the producer to make me bop in the club. Everything is a vibe now because you can't vibe. You can't feel what the person's saying. You don't believe in the people. You don't know the artist. You don't connect with them as individuals. None of that shit. Because people who give you real parts of themselves have a different level of stardom. Cardi B doesn't pop because of music. She popped because who she is. People like her.
Right.
When she's talking
What
on
up, Matt?
TV and on Instagram and all that shit like that, you fuck with her. She just happens to make music. Everybody else in this industry, this music shit, is simply the actor for the day. Right? That's all it is. And none of them have any experience. So the authenticity is missing. So it doesn't matter. So for me, the answer to your question is, what do I want from music? I may want to evoke emotion. I may want to feel that connection with the music. I don't think I ever will again. Because the people giving you the music, the ones who are mainstream, are not the ones who actually have the experience that can give it to you in an authentic manner. All they're going to do is play with words and let the producer give you a bop. That's all music is today.
You think that this conversation, both what you said and I said, do you think it pertains to music or just hip hop?
Ooh, I'm glad you said it. Every single genre is going through this in different ways. Yo, rock music.
Are they not happy?
Dead.
Rock is
No,
not
bro,
happy?
rock is dead. Picture that. Who the fuck is listening to rock music? Go look at your top 40 and tell me how many rock acts are in the top 40. None.
Right.
Like the biggest genre, I know hip hop has always been really big, but like rock was it. Like rock from the 70s, 80s, the 60s, the 90s, like that's different. They had subgenres of subgenres, like they were the fucking stars.
They still rock at weddings.
Sure.
Yeah, all that
But
shit.
who the fuck is making rock today?
Right.
Name that group.
Right. It's like the emo stuff, and it's like you're going. You have to go back to like the Blink 182s and those people. That era right there of music. What is that, like mid 90s to like
Early
early 2000s,
2000s.
right?
Early 2000s, yeah.
So them around that little circle right there, they're the last ones, I think.
So like Centauri just said Nickelback, baby, right? You making my point. So rock is all 40 up now. Like rock always been like older, but like it was also the music of the rebellion, right?
Sure.
The young kids going in and going ham and like expressing themselves.
Yep.
There is no young rock. Don't exist. I know that there are acts, Matt Santoro, but like as a mainstream genre, doesn't exist. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck about rock in 2023? Nobody. Completely died. You know why? Because the act of getting out the music is less important now because I don't connect with you in that way. You don't even play instruments no more, bro. It's just you over a beat. The producers are the artists. This is why I keep saying this. Producers are the new artists. Rock is dead. Black people are excelling in country music, by the way. They're all over country music. We started that shit. We're taking it back, right? Hip hop is the genre to the point where R&B is even damn near irrelevant. Like there's like 5 R&B artists you care about, and the rest of them are irrelevant because you get singing and rap.
It's interesting that you say that because I was just thinking to myself, like I remember. Now I know I'm dating myself because I'm older than some of y'all, but like, I remember being in the car and flipping through the radio and all that, and every station at some point you would hear like a ballad, like you know what I'm saying? We don't have those no more, bro.
Nope.
There's no, like, you never turn on the radio and hear somebody really hitting those notes. You don't hear that.
Gone.
That does not exist, bro. You know what I mean? And if you hear it, you're listening to an oldie station. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part to me, man. Like even the
but isn't that self-feeding, Gabe? Isn't that the point I was making? That because the internet is here and music has changed, it's not about the talent. And I'm not saying that none of the people that you see that they have any talent. I'm just saying that they're not going to find the greatest voices and honing that like an A&R supposed to do and making it something and then going to make the record. It's like, can you hold a note? Bet. Auto-tune got the rest. The producer gonna make the beat. Just go hold the note. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Doesn't matter because you look good. You got the face for it. You got the body for it. We can sell your ass. Like that's what it is. So the talent, they might have talent, but the level of talent is a lot less. It was a thing to be like, I could sing live. I watched the award show the other day, bro, and literally there's one person singing live. Everybody else is lip singing over their own track because they can't walk and sing at the same time because they have nothing here.
This shit is
they don't know how to.
That part is crazy, man. But it's true, Matt Santos, because they can't, and it's
can't.
Yeah, that's the part, man. So I think technology has made everything so accessible from both sides. You know what I mean? And you could basically, GarageBand on your phone. There was people putting out whole projects off their phone, off GarageBand. You know what I'm saying?
And because you don't make money off of music, the labels don't care. And that's what I always said before. Like the labels are not the stewards of the culture and of the sound. They don't give a fuck what the vehicle is to make money. They care about making money. People got to connect the dots. They used to because they had to, but because we said, oh, that bitch could sing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to hear her. Right. Now it don't matter. Computers have changed it all. Doesn't matter if you got talent. Look, that's what I'm talking about, the Ice Spice effect. That's why I said I'm not hating on her. I'm hating on what she represents. She's not the first, but man, it's egregious how terrible she is at every facet of music and what an artist used to be. But yet she's being force-fed and people are accepting it because the Barbie World beat was hot. The person that produced Barbie World, that beat, that's a hot beat. So Ice Spice is hot. Like, well, how the fuck did we get to that place in the world? She's terrible. She don't dance. She don't no choreography. She can't sing. She's not a good rapper. She doesn't write her songs. What did she do? She light skin with a fat ass. Wow, great. That's the bar, and that's why music is dead. It wasn't Napster that killed it, bro. This is why music is dead. This is why rock doesn't matter because who plays instruments? Who the fuck is even learning? You understand? Like, who the fuck is learning how to do this anymore? Nobody. It's not cool. The computer can do it.
Are you blaming right? So Are we? I'll say we. Are we blaming technology on the death of music?
We blame people's acceptance. Uh, People saying that they care about the thing,
Mm-hmm.
but acting a different way is what killed it. Like
Mm-hmm.
like the internet is a tool, bro. The computer's a tool. You didn't have to accept the first time they gave you a plant. The first time you saw, um, I don't want to keep picking the Ice Spice. Give me another one of these fly by night people who show up today and be going tomorrow. Like
Mm-hmm.
you didn't have to accept less than from your talent.
Mm-hmm.
You could have spoke with your wallet, your time. You don't have to keep watching it. When I say like eyeballs equals dollars today, that's what it means. We don't buy music, right? So like Krishan and Blueface are probably some of the biggest celebrities on the planet today, correct?
And I don't
Blueface
know
had
why.
Blueface had one bad song
Mm-hmm.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
He had one bad song 5 years ago. Krishan was running track at a Division III school.
Mm-hmm.
They are some of the biggest celebrities on the planet. Why?
I
Because
know.
we like watching a train wreck, not
Yeah.
because he can rap.
He cannot.
You see what I'm saying? Like this is what it
He
is. Like
doesn't know how to rap words together.
because we consume any fuckery,
Yeah.
that becomes the zeitgeist. It's so stupid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why? And y'all
Yeah.
and y'all basically say, okay, like you deserve to be a millionaire, Krishan and Blueface, because you're a train wreck on Instagram, and we get to watch you every day like a soap opera. It's bro. Think about it from Instagram is like ABC used to be. Like you don't need all my children in General Hospital because Instagram will just give you somebody's life. It'll be a train wreck. You're tuning every day for the next post, and that's it. And it's free.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That part. That part. The accessibility. That's why I say it's the technology on both sides. The way we're able to consume it and the way they're able to get it out. It's like
But you don't have to watch, Gabe. Like I've tried to like not engage with those posts because if you pause on a post
mm-hmm.
and it starts that play at all, or you wait 3 seconds, it counts like you like it. So now your feed starts getting populated with more of those posts.
Yeah.
I try to just scroll past them every time I see them out the corner of my eye. And you can only do that so much because then your friend who you actually like will then
passing
repost
by.
it and will like it and will tweet it and will
you'll miss stuff too.
Yeah.
You'll miss stuff.
You'll miss stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like you're almost trapped. And if you block a big site, now you're gonna miss everything else that has nothing to do with Blueface. But if you're following the Shade Room, you're gonna see fucking Blueface every day. So what the fuck do? It's a self-feeding cycle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a interesting place that we're in, man, and it has everything we're talking about has lent a helping hand in my disconnection from like just music, generally speaking. Like, yo, I used to always listen to music in my car. And I used to always listen to music playing video games, like you know what I'm saying. But
podcast, I'm in the podcast now.
I'm not there. Yeah. I'd rather listen to, a rerun of our show or, in the studio, or I'll put on Joe Budden and them. You know what I mean? Like,
I only listen to music when I want to vibe now. Like if I'm driving to get turned, I'm listening to music. If I'm vibing, if I'm going somewhere and music is the motive, I'm playing music. If I'm washing my car, I'm playing music because I'm out, you know what I mean, in public.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like when I'm going to work or I'm going down the street, it's on a podcast. Like I really do. I don't want to hear fuck you mean no more. Fuck you man. I don't want to hear this shit. And rap is so garbage that a lot of the new shit that comes out, like all this is terrible. It's terrible, bro.
Like my Sirius XM radio in the car hasn't moved from the fantasy channel in like a month and a half.
I've been canceled that because that subscription is worthless because I don't want to hear what's up there. I got my oldies playlist and I just let it rock. Like I don't even care, bro. I'm that guy, and like I'm not old yet, right? But I'm that guy where I'll be at a stoplight, bro, and I'm playing DMX, and niggas looking at me like, "Oh, that's DMX. That's what's up." And it's like, yeah, that's what I'm listening to because I don't. You know what I mean? I don't like ESTG's 50th rapping album about Yayo on the stove. I don't care. Not that we wasn't doing it. It's just like this ain't even interesting when you do it. It's just I don't care. I don't care.
Where's Drake's
You're not
album?
believable.
Where's Drake's album?
He said October, right? Next week, next Friday.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Go, Massantoro.
Can't wait for that train wreck. that scissor record he got out is a bad record. People keep trying to make it something, but it's a bad record.
We didn't dive into it. I gleamed over it.
Huh.
Diddy's album. Did you listen to Diddy's
I
album?
did love it.
You like
Yo,
it? You liked it
yo,
on first listen? Like you
yes.
okay.
Listen, we
Okay.
just talked about how the soul is going out of music.
Okay.
Listen to this fucking Diddy album. Like
Yeah.
this is R&B. This is
Okay.
that mix. This is that you got your ballads, you got your up tempos, you got your baby making, you got your couple of hip hop features there and there. Like this is what the fuck R&B used to be. This is why DJ Khaled albums are so successful because he's one of the last people giving you a curated list of like this is rap, this is hip hop,
Mhm.
and it's not just the same shit from the same artist. It's like here's an amalgamation of different people and different places put together. So like if Diddy does, I think what Diddy's doing is what Khaled does for hip hop. If he continues this, like next year he gives us another one,
Mhm.
like that's smart because that there's a whole gap in R&B right now where it's not mainstream, bro. Like R&B is not mainstream anymore. It's not. When you used to can go to the club and hear some of these R&B records, you don't hear them shits at all outside, bro. Like it's like your girl cooking dinner on a Thursday. That's when you hear that new Coco Jones out record. Cause like, where else do you fucking hear it? Does that make sense?
It does. And I want to just say, when I listened to the Diddy album, I just let it play in the background while I was cleaning up. I was like, yo, all these songs sound like they could be on the radio, like today.
Yeah,
You know, that's what it sounds like to me. They're
but
all radio songs.
but it's good.
You know, I was happy to hear from Fabulous,
Always good to hear him, Fab.
and I thought that the joint with the Weeknd was all right. I was like, okay, it's a
Yeah,
good,
even him, like I think he's gonna use his government name from now on, which is cool.
Mhm.
People making a big deal out of it, like the Weeknd's dead, long live Abel. It's like whatever, who cares?
Right.
But even him, right? Like he was like R&B is dead. I'm gonna just be pop. Like he got the fuck out of this genre, bro. He's like, I'm pop now. Like right, all of them did, bro. All of them went pop. Like there's nothing R&B don't exist.
Yeah,
It doesn't. No one cares.
I like the Weeknd. Like as a person, I just like his energy, man. How you feel about the Weeknd? You
Now
like
he's a
him or not?
weirdo. Now he's a weirdo,
You
bro.
think he's a weirdo?
He's a goofy ass weirdo. I
He
would
does.
never hang with him outside.
No, yeah, I don't know about hanging with him, but I like that. I like when he chooses like his music and just listening to what he says. Like he says what he wants to say. You know what I'm saying?
Did you watch his show on HBO?
Nah, nah.
Centro, did you watch his show? Yo, he's saying some nasty, like he's a nasty, weird dude, bro.
Oh, don't tell me that about
And
my heroes.
and he sounds like a teenage white boy when he's talking, and it's like, yo, he said love his early shit. Yo, no, he got this show on HBO or Mac, what the fuck it is.
Mhm.
Go watch it. It's so fucking weird, and he's just like,
You're gonna turn my opinion on the Weeknd? Don't do that.
Gabe, here's one of the lines. It's this girl standing in the doorway of like a bedroom, and he's sitting in a chair, and he's just he says it with a straight face too, just like this. Yeah, go ahead, play with that pussy. I like that shit. It's like, what the fuck was that? What the? It's like, what the fuck was that? You weirdo! You know what I mean, bro? It's super weird. It's super weird and nasty, dog. He said, "Nah, I seen the clips though. It's ridiculous, yo. That Weekend show, I think they got canceled because it was crazy. Gabe, I'm telling you, no, it got canceled. 6 episodes got canceled. Go watch it, bro. That's a creepy ass show. The Weekend, Abel. If he came here right now, bro, was like, yo, Black, let's collab. It's like, nah, nigga.
You would say no?
Bro, he's such a weird dude, dog. He's so weird. I can't. Like, yo, I got $1 million. I'm like, yo, leave the bag, but leave yourself. Like, leave.
Nah.
Exit stage left. You weird guy.
That's when your cousin calls you. Blackout. I sent somebody to you. What are you doing?
You seen the Weekend how he looks, bro? He's just like, yeah, play with that pussy. I like that. Yeah. Like, why you looking like that, bro?
He bites his lip like Michael does too, like
Yeah,
that.
it's nasty, bro.
Well, we got through exactly 90 minutes of spectacular conversation, and we didn't even touch on the top 50 today. So what I'm going to do on our off time in between shows is I'm going to put together this list. I think you should put together a list. Nothing fancy, just a note on the phone of just rappers that we need to acknowledge, talk about, get on the list some way, shape, or form. And then let's push it and let's get this thing done, man. I want to see what this top 50 list looks like when we're all said and done with it. So
Yeah,
that's
run out
our
of time,
home.
bro.
Yeah, we're
Running out
running
of
out of
time.
time. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it together. You're seeing what MJ would look like and sound like if he was trying to be sexy. Yeah, probably.
The weekend cursing just sound. Go listen, bro. Him cursing sounds weird. He doesn't curse right. Just mad weird dude, bro. You can
Yo,
tell. Look at him. You can tell he was like a goofy dude in school, which is fine. But like now that he's famous, he don't know how to act, and it's like, nah, just keep being weird, dog. Just keep doing you. You's a weird guy. Just
yo, for everybody that just tapped into this thing, do me a favor, hit that like, say what's up in the comments so I can see that you're here. That's super dope that you tapped in. I really do appreciate you. Next time, get here about 90 minutes earlier and you will catch some of the dopest conversation on the internet. Is what we talking about, my man King Blackout. It's your boy Gabriel, Finally TV's very own What We Talking About, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. I'm really thinking about switching it just to YouTube, so watch yourself, Facebook. Watch yourself. Black, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
need to get you one of these, man.
Son, did you get Madden 24 so I could whoop on you?
Nah. See, this that premium elite all metal controller. You heard?
Oh boy, here
Like,
we go.
you get you one of these, dog. Come over
got
here.
it.
See, I got that turbo button right there. I took the paddles off, but don't sleep because I'll pop them bitches in. You feel me? And go ham with Lamar Jackson on you, bro. We really like that. We built like that. You feel me?
I knew these Xbox users were using the turbo button, bro.
That's
knew
what
it.
we do, dog. Come over and get spanked. It's lit.
Every time there's a tackle war, you know what I'm talking about, like a tackle battle, the Xbox users win. And it's because they got that damn turbo button.
Hold up. This not the regular controller though. This the $200 controller.
Yeah, that's what they
You
do.
know
That's
what
the
I
only
mean?
way they could beat me with the special shit.
That's crazy. Pause. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You got 2K yet?
No. 24? No. I suck at it though. Bill Skills guy, he said he whoop you.
Man, stop.
Easy. He said he whoop you easy.
Stop it.
He said that.
Final words? I don't know, bro. It's there's a lot going on in the world. I purposefully didn't bring up any of that negative shit, though it's a lot of it.
Mhm.
A lot of people up out of here. A lot of
Mhm.
just nastiness in the world. So I left it alone today.
Mhm.
Here's my one thing to take away for everybody listening. There's this new movie that just came out. It's called, and I'm not lying, you can Google this. The Girl Who Saw the Kid on the Side of the Road.
Okay.
Sound familiar?
Yeah.
That's a real movie. They did that.
Wow.
Go watch it. It's
Wow.
it's as funny as you think it's gonna be.
What? It's on Netflix or something?
I saw it on Amazon Prime.
Oh, Amazon Prime. Okay.
Yeah, listen, The Girl Who Saw the Baby on the Side of the Road. It's ghetto as fuck.
Oh,
Go watch it. Run up that bag for them because the world is ridiculous. Also, the nigga that did the hat toss on the Alabama Revolution is doing. You saw the interview he doing?
Nah.
They got him in like 2020 or some shit doing an interview. He getting his bag up. So like, yo, go tune in with the with the craziness going on in the world. Nah, bro, that's it, man. Like, it's good to be back. Though we winding down on the season, and shit like that. So y'all tap in. You gotta finish this list. We got a few more weeks left to finish this list. And that's it, bro. I'm just getting ready for the fall, dog. I want to do more traveling, all that good fun stuff. So
yeah, because fall came in here like, yo, move over. We dropping this 20 degrees, and I'm gonna chill right here.
I mean, car season winding down. I got like another month of that. Then it's over. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go to warm places while it's cold up here. So I'm just gonna go to different islands and shit.
God bless you, brother. You deserve it, man. You deserve it. You work hard. Yo, so for King Blackout, for me, Gabriel, Finally TV, what we talking about every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Tap in. We'll be back. You can listen on the VGN, Village Global Network, every Tuesday at noon, man, if you want to catch the replay.
Who is my birthday gift from? Was that from Angie?
Yeah, I'll give Angie all the credit for that.
Okay, because I checked the bag and I was like, oh, this got Angie vibes. That was Angie?
Yeah.
Or was that you? You can tell me, bro. Take your credit if it was you.
I told her I would like to present something, and that was her choice. Okay, because we know we gotta be we thoughtful around here, man. Sometimes it's not the monetary value.
It's not.
it's the thought. It's did you think about me? And the answer is an emphatic yes. We thought about you, brother.
Dope. Salute to y'all, man.
Yeah, salute to you. Thanks for being you, brother. Thanks for showing up for work today and every Tuesday. Y'all be good. Peace.
Peace.